Oh yeah, I'm just so addicted, can't leave it alone. Streetz money, take the first time to start the show. And I need to know that. I said I really need to know who's clapping. Yeah, the voice you wanna hear when you wake up, on your ride to school or on the way to get your cake up. Yeah, from 6 to 10 we gon' get it in. Monday to Friday, all we do is win. Streetz money, take the first on your radio. Oh yeah, I'm just so addicted, can't leave it alone. Streetz money, take the first time to start the show. And I need to know that. I said I really need to know who's clapping back at each other, who's creeping, who's lovers, who's pregnant, who's winning, who's got hidden children, who knows? Streetz money, take the first time to start the show. And I need to know that. I said I really need to know that, yeah.
Young Jock in the Streetz morning takeover. It's early on this Anonymous Thursday, but let me tell you something, baby. They say the early bird get the bag. I don't know about the worm. Y'all can keep the worms unless you're going fishing, all right? Hey, Young JLC, Miss Shyneka and Shouter. We got to hit y'all with the day dilemma this morning. And you know, we're going to hit you with Are You Smarter Than Young Jock for your chance to pick up a $50 gas card. Miss Shyneka.
Yes, sir.
What we doing today?
Got to talk about the biggest thing happening today, and I'm going to get you updated with all your favorite and least favorite stars inside the Word on the Streetz news.
Gosh to love it. Shouter going to hit y'all with the crazy report, and we're going to keep you laughing, rocking, and rolling all morning long. So make sure you stick around for more Young Jock in the Streetz morning takeover.
Young Jock in the Streetz morning takeover brings you the biggest thing happening today.
What's poppin'?
We are now live on your radio.
All right, well, let's get into it. It seems that Eugene Big Henley and other alleged Crip gang members accused of murder, kidnapping, robbery, extortion, fraud, and federal authorities have announced their RICO sweep.
Mr. Henley is a widely known leader within the Rollin 60s. He rose to prominence in that gang decades ago, and he has since been a fixture on the internet, talk shows, and podcasts, all things that law enforcement have looked at closely as part of this investigation. Mr. Henley engaged in a murder of a musician signed to his label in 2021 and dumped the victim's body in Las Vegas off of the I-15 freeway. He then attempted to evade and obstruct the investigation into the murder, including ordering witnesses not to speak with law enforcement. Henley's criminal enterprise also engaged in other crimes, including transporting prostitutes across state lines, extorting strip clubs, marijuana dispensaries, and other businesses, and fraudulently applying for COVID loans in the form of a business relief loan. Finally, Mr. Henley is accused of embezzling donations made by celebrities, professional athletes, and businesses. He used it to conceal his fraudulent activities, his criminal enterprises activities, and evade detection from law enforcement.
Some of this is a little misleading because, I mean, they did have businesses set up, but what they're saying was they tried to get, I guess, the compensation for the COVID relief had everything to do with his company being like a extortion tactic.
Yeah, so the whole check-in logic, from what I understand, when you go to LA, you have to check in or you'll get robbed.
Straight off the plane.
Yes, when you come off the plane, the rappers with the big money have to check in. So I'm thinking that Big U was the check-in system. And so when they make these donations, allegedly, yes, when they make these donations to his
foundation,
it is the extortion money that they have to pay for protection when they're in LA. That's what my mind is saying.
And I mean, they just have him on so many things, like taking cars and, you know, half paying for things and just extorting business owners around. And I just could not get away from the fact that they kept on saying justice for Nip.
Yes.
R.I.P. Nip. And
yes.
I mean, it was just really crazy. And we're going to talk a lot more about that coming up. But one of the main things happened to be the murder of this young guy that was staying at his house.
Yes, I think it was his best friend's son, if I'm not mistaken. But wow, it's crazy. And they dumped him in the ditch in Vegas.
No, allegedly.
Allegedly.
He was found in Las Vegas and near a landfill on January 25th. He had been shot in the face with a revolver that left no shell casing. And the mother has been adamant, the family has been adamant, saying that Big U had something to do with his murder. So we're going to keep all the details and everything updated as they become available to us. That is the biggest thing happening today. And of course, Shouty coming up with that crazy report. You got to keep it locked in right here. It's Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
The craziest story you'll hear all morning. The crazy report is on right now. Shawty, run it down.
Yeah, run it down is what we about to do, man. We about to run down this news reporter who got into it with a member from the community about pronouns.
Good afternoon to you, Shivani.
Good afternoon, Julia. You know my pronouns are they, them. How are you doing?
Yeah. Thank you for telling me your pronouns. I use correct grammar. I'm not being rude. You can choose your pronouns. You can choose what you want to call yourself, but you don't get to require me to use incorrect grammar and factually incorrect things. You're not a plural, but you're one person, and you're a female person, so I will use she and her. Thank you very much.
Now, we done went through all of them, y'all. He, him, her, went, they, Mr., Miss. It's hard. And that's what she said. And that's crazy. And you know I know crazy because I'm crazy. And crazy knows crazy. Y'all follow me on all social platforms at Shouty the Comedian.
Now let's get into these national days.
Well, let's get into these national days. That was my crazy report for today.
It's a movie like that.
Spring break begins.
Whoa.
Hey, so today's spring break.
No, it says spring begins, Goofy.
I just seen spring begins. It look like spring break to me.
Oh, my God.
All right, International Day of Happiness. It's National Proposal Day. It's National Ravioli Day. National Native HIV and AIDS Awareness Day. Last day, I'm sorry.
Say it.
Last day of Pisces season.
Thank God.
Marking the end.
They do.
Today marks the end of the Zodiac calendar.
It's about that time to wish happy birthday to our local celebrities. It's the birthday wish list with Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
It's my birthday. Ooh. It's my birthday. Turn me up. Turn me up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Happy birthday to that girl. Alyssa Joe. What's up, Alyssa? Marcus Wiley. Them Wiley boys go crazy. Shay Stallsworth, happy birthday. Tyler Richards and Angel Stevens, happy birthday to all of you. Hey, man, coming up in the next hour, man, if we can help you in your dating situation, let us do that, and we can hook you up with the dating dilemma. That's right, the dating dilemma. All you got to do is hit us up, 1-844-YUNGJLC. We got $100 for you, courtesy of 1-800 Enter the Bethune Law Firm. Keep it locked. It's Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Good morning, it's Nikki.
It's Alexis.
And it's Erin. And we're Brownstone. Every day we listen to the best morning show.
Gotta stay tapped into the #1 morning show in the city.
It's Young Jock and the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Good morning, good morning. Thank you for checking in with us. We got to talk about this shout out, Miss Shyneka, because as promised, we heard weeks ago that Trump and his administration had planned on releasing some declassified pages related to JFK. Mm-hmm. Well, there have been thousands of them released.
The Trump administration is set to release 80,000 pages of unredacted files on the JFK assassination. Thousands of files remain partially or fully withheld.
What remains is about 4,400 documents from a variety of federal agencies, primarily the CIA, that still contain some redactions, ranging from a word to a paragraph to a page to the whole document.
Lee Harvey Oswald was identified as the sole gunman in the assassination, but conspiracy theories persist, with some claiming a government cover-up.
They've been waiting for that for decades. Then I said during the campaign I'd do it. I'm a man of my word.
Wow.
Yeah, that was a promise, a campaign promise that he made to Kennedy that was also trying to be a candidate for president. Well,
RFK, that is, right?
RFK. I said Kennedy.
No, I was
okay, specifically, it's a lot of them. The one who's over our food, apparently, right now. Anywho, so apparently there are still some documents that are locked away. The ones that they were willing to release to the public were all the Oswald papers.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, we still don't know what happened, but we know what had happened. Well, he thought they was gonna be talking about the mob and all kind of stuff. I wanted to hear the news, the story-worthy stuff.
Well, some of the other stuff may be coming too. They just have to do it in waves to get people talking about it and start to doing the other research. Like, where's the rest of the pages you're saying that haven't been released? Because they also promised to started releasing some of those pages on Dr. King as well.
Yeah, and it's so crazy how even efficient the FBI was back in those days. Like, they were keeping wiretaps on everybody.
Oh, yeah, they was watching them, and I think this is just the setup.
And then they let stuff happen.
Yeah, I think this was limited but for John F. Kennedy, and I think that when he released Dr. King stuff, he's going to try to unload everything on us and try to mess up his legacy. That's my thought.
Well, your thought could or could not be valid. Don't know, but it's a lot coming up. What up, Miss Shyneka?
All right, well, coming up inside the Word on the Streets news, we got to talk about Young Miami and how she's going to be releasing music. Also, we're going to get back to the biggest story in the past 24 hours, honey. Big U and the Rollin 60 Crips indictment. Yes, they have been hit with a RICO. Going to give you all the details about that. And Jonathan Majors, is he really mentally stable, or is he just a happy, newly married man? I don't know. We're going to get to that and more coming up inside the Word on the Streets news in less than 10 minutes.
Keep it locked right here to Young Jock and the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Turn off the lights. The mics are on and ready to go.
Ladies and gentlemen. Word on the street, she be bopping, I need more. Yeah. Word on the street, screaming bite like on a moped. Word on the streets, I get it popping like a blackhead. Word on the streets, going down like Jock said.
It's Young Jock and the Streetz Morning Takeover with Miss Shyneka.
Yep, let's get inside this Word on the Streets news and talk Young Miami, as she has revealed that she's no longer signed to Quality Control.
I'm not signed to Quality Control.
Not anymore?
No. I just think as an artist, we get in our head. People really strip you away from your personality. Like, they'll love you and big you up for who you are. Like, I love Carisha because da-da-da-da-da-da. And then, like, after a while, they take you down for it. And then you'll get in your head and you just start overthinking the process. And you just like, maybe I'm not good enough. And then it just become a whole thing. It's like, you want to please everybody, but you can't please everybody. And the same reason why they used to love you, they don't love you no more.
Are you really an artist? No, just playing. Quality Control definitely was out here doing the Lord's work. Carisha, definitely a track assassin. I don't know if she's going to continue doing music because we didn't get that far in the podcast. But I will say this. She has something. She has the it. Okay? But music and acting ain't it either. But she got it. So we gonna roll with that. Moving right along, Big U and the Rollin 60 Crip indictment is just really crazy.
It's going to probably be my last video. I'm going to go turn myself in. So he just raided all my houses. 600 was actually with the police when they raided my house. He's actually got video and footage of it. So y'all know what y'all dealing with. And I just want to say this to y'all. When they raided my houses and my property, it was asking about whack, loose cannon, 600, and this internet stuff. All of y'all filed. All y'all who be sending internet, all y'all who be promoting and listening to what they're saying, all y'all giving these likes and hidden likes, all y'all supporting this.
All right, so Big U is allegedly the leader of the Rollin 60 Crips. And the other alleged gang members, they are accused of murder, kidnapping, robbery, extortion, fraud, and federal authorities announced that they were looking for Big U. He eventually turned himself in after creating this video, gaslighting us to thinking that people online are the problem, when he's allegedly on wiretap doing these crimes and admitting to doing so. So there is so many papers, so many indictment papers on this crew that it speaks for itself. So definitely, if you have some free time, make that happen. But he's really looking at a bigger situation because they're trying to figure out how this teenager who was friends with his son ended up dead in Las Vegas, shot in the face, and found by a landfill.
Yes.
So we're going to keep you updated with that story. Also, Jonathan Majors is crying while speaking on his marriage to Megan Good.
I said to Megan, today might be the happiest day of my life. I love that woman so much. So how did it happen? I asked the father first, right, in Paris. That was all right. He said, that's cool. My mother's a pastor, and she came to the premiere. We had told her that, hey, we're going to do this thing. And we did. My mother married us. Her mother was there.
Now, I can't quite put my finger on it, but I'm scared of Jonathan. I'm so scared of him.
I ain't gonna lie, the way he laughed, I just love it so much. He just give me get out vibes.
Watch out, Meg. All right, that is the word on the streets news. I am Miss Shyneka.
Well, thank you, Miss Shyneka, for being Miss Shyneka. Look, man, it's Anonymous Thursday. Let's get these phone lines rolling, man. Call us up 1-844-986-4562 and let us know, are you required to give respect to all elders no matter what their age? You know what I'm saying? Keep it locked right here where you got a Young Jock in the Streets morning. All right. Good morning, Miss Shyneka. Shout out what they do. Hey, look, it's Anonymous Thursday. And I saw something. Well, we all saw something. We talked about it. It was really interesting. And I wanted our listeners to chime in.
Don't hate me, but I don't respect my elders if they don't respect me.
We listen and we don't judge.
I think it should be modeled on every level. If respect is my default. If I give you respect, but you don't give it back, okay, then that's where we stand. But that doesn't become the default. It should be,
reciprocated.
Reciprocated, exactly.
All right, now this was an audience member on the Jennifer Hudson show. And I mean, when I heard it, I ain't gonna even lie, I didn't even second guess it. I felt them, even though I've never really disrespected an elder. But it has been some moments where I was like, you know what? I was raised a certain way, and I'm gonna just let that slide. But sometimes
I got so much. Like my uncle was trying to tell me he's 80, and he was like, Shyneka, I think you should move your phone. It was in a car. It's like, I think you should put it in the middle. I said, no, my phone is all right. Ain't nobody tell you to think about my phone. Like, what are you thinking about? Then one time he got mad at my brother. My mama was in the hospital. He tried to charge my brother. I'm like, you are elderly. My brother could break all your phones.
That is so hard.
What is wrong with you?
Man, you gotta give old people respect. I ain't lying. Don't disrespect my grandmama instilled something in me where you respect your elders, and no matter what.
So what happens?
My mama could walk up and slap the hell out of me.
So let me ask you a question. As an elder, right?
Yes.
You 9 times out of 10, as an elder, speaking in general, I'm not calling you an elder, boy. As an elder, you teach respect, right? You teach reciprocity. Now, if you're the elder, that means you've already been here longer than me. Certain things you're supposed to know. If you know that respect is earned, then why would you think it's okay and fair for you to disrespect me and not expect for me to give you the same energy in return?
Right.
I just want to know. I want to hear from y'all, man. Let's get on these phones right now. Call us up 1-844-986-4562. Let us know, man. Are you required to give respect to all elders, no matter what?
I got to tell you what my grandmama did to my sister.
Can't wait. Keep it like Young Jock in the Streets morning takeover.
Hey y'all, what's up? It's Coco Jones.
That's right. Yeah.
Every weekday from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. I'm listening to Young Jock and the Streets Morning Takeover.
That's right. Good morning. Hey, it is crazy. This is Anonymous Thursday. This morning we're talking about elders and how you're supposed to respect your elders. Jennifer Hudson show was on, and the guest stood up and this is what he said.
Don't hate me, but I don't respect my elders if they don't respect me.
We listen and we don't judge.
I think it should be modeled on every level. If respect is my default. If I give you respect, but you don't give it back, okay, then that's where we stand. But that doesn't become the default. It should be,
reciprocated.
Reciprocated, exactly.
I mean, let's keep it 100. Because you're an elder, it comes with a certain sense of entitlement. But what if you're all the way out of pocket?
Oh, yeah.
You're wrong. Bad energy. Negative.
So we were talking about celebrating my grandmother's birthday in November. And she talked about Trump and just going in. And so then she told my sister, she said, and, your daddy wouldn't be happy with you married to that white man. And we all stopped on the phone. We were on a three-way with my grandma, me and
She know her son.
my sisters. No, she was absolutely wrong.
She was
the
wrong?
fact that we knew her son better than her just was a whole. And it took my sister everything. So the next day, I asked my sister. I said, "So we still going to grandma's birthday?" She said, "Hell no."
Wow.
She disrespected her. Why would you do that?
I don't know. I mean, here's the old lady used to walk in the bank and walk past everybody straight to the counter, and she wouldn't even look to see. And people be like, well, if somebody would be out of line, be like, old lady, the line back there. You need to get back there.
I'm gonna keep it 100. I don't care about none of them games you playing.
Wow.
Respect me, man. I will respect you back. I don't care what your age is. It is what it is. We're going to the phone lines. Young Jock in the Streetz morning takeover. Are you required to respect your elders no matter what?
It's a way you can be nice nasty because I work with an older lady and I want to trip her every day, but I'm nice. You can talk to them and be nasty at the same time, you know, not yelling. There's a nice tone and you still respectful.
Give me an example. I'm the elderly lady that you're taking care of.
Well, you know they gonna try to tell you what to do anyway.
Yeah, pick up that trash, girl.
Now you know, Miss Jones, you pick up your own trash now.
Okay.
You know, I want to say yes, but some of them will piss you off to festivity. But yeah, you got to respect them, man.
Thank you so much.
Some of them just get on our nerves. I think you should in a certain way, but some of these elders will make you really go crash out on them. You know?
What? Crash out?
I'm an elder. I'm 52. These kids these days, they don't know what respect is.
They don't.
I got a daughter. I respect her like she the mama. And that thing don't give me no respect. I want to crash out on her. These kids, not today. I don't know what they drinking.
Not today. I don't know what they drinking.
Yeah, these kids don't
Let's
say please.
respect
They don't
people.
say thank you no more.
As human beings, like, come on.
That was a good hook.
I don't know what they drinking.
I don't know what they thinking. I don't know what they drinking.
Hey, man, look. You got to raise your kids with respect. You got to respect them to say please, thank you. You got to tell them, listen, when you see an elderly person or older person, you give them respect. You look at them.
Shawty is closer to being elderly than anybody on the show, so I understand your stance.
But that's in age, but your body is the closest to being age.
All I think about is you.
You are now listening to The Date Dilemma for Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Young Jock in the Streetz morning takeover. If you got a dilemma, they got a dilemma, which means we got a dilemma. It's the Date Dilemma. Who's on the line this morning?
What's up, Jock? It's Eddie. Man, my girl Shante, man, she just became a hoarder. Oh man, she didn't got dorm. Her sister passed. Man, she done took all her sister clothes and put them all in our living room.
Sorry, dude. Huh?
Shoes, everything, just hoarding everything. It's noodle cups everywhere, food everywhere.
Hold on.
It's just crazy.
Hold on. You can slow down. You say she got her dead sister clothes splattered all over y'all living room.
Bad, shouted.
Is it creepy?
It is. I be feeling like she thinks she gonna wake up from the dead and come in there and get dressed.
Well, first and foremost, we're sorry for the loss of family.
Our condolences, but
our condolences to you and your girl's family, man.
But you say you got noodle cups on the floor.
Yep, ramen noodles, cups, Lunchables. I mean, it may be like an early stage of depression.
Don't sound early, because she seems like she let herself go.
Thanks, man. I mean, I don't know how to get it out. I try to clean it up. Hey, let's try to put these clothes up somewhere. Cuss me out. Tell them leave them there. I'm like, dang, all right. I get talked about bad, like I'm doing something wrong, trying to be helpful to the situation. Mm-hmm. It's building up the house. People don't even want to come over to the house no more.
What would you want us to do? Help y'all clean up?
No, man, just kind of at least boost her spirit and kind of put some inspiration in her,
Man, I'm sorry y'all going through that. So, what's your girl name?
Shante.
How you want this to sound? Shante, he don't want to leave you, but you got to clean up or he gonna leave you. I just want to make sure I'm getting this right.
That's perfect, job, man. If you can, in the most sweetest way,
I got you. Put your phone on mute. What's your name one more time now?
I'm Eddie.
Okay, Eddie, put your phone on mute and we're gonna get Shante on the line, all right?
All right.
Yeah, that was way eloquent the way you did that, y'all, because I would have been like, what we gonna say? Shante, you okay?
Hello?
Hey, good morning. My speak with Shante, please.
This is her.
Hey, how you doing, Shante? I know you may not recognize the voice right off. Put you on the phone with Young Jock, Miss Shyneka, and Shout with Young Jock in the Streetz morning takeover. And we have a segment on our show, Miss Shante, and it's called The Date Dilemma. And I was calling to speak with you about some concerns.
Okay.
Okay, these concerns are not our concerns. Let me put that first. There's a gentleman who gave us a call by the name of Eddie. You familiar?
Yeah, that's my boo.
That's your boo. Okay. We just want to get some information. Right now, he has the concerns, and we want to share them with you. Can we do that?
Sure.
Okay. Eddie says he loves you, and that you know, he wants better for you guys. And currently you guys are kind of dealing with some things because we heard, sadly, that you lost your sister not too long ago, and our condolences go to you and your family. And he said some things have changed, that maybe you're coping, and the way you cope is different. But can you kind of fill us in on these matters?
I mean, yeah, like my sister, she passed away, unfortunately, on a boating accident. And so, you know, we were very close as kids. We grew up together. We always wore each other's clothes and stuff like that, had each other's toys and everything like that. So when she passed, you know, I took on the majority of her items. And just to feel close to her, you know, I like to keep her things close to me at the house, whether it's her clothes or her shoes.
So you keeping it in your closet?
I mean, no, it's a lot of stuff. So we have it, you know, where we can keep it at, like in the living room or in the kitchen, in the shower. Like I feel super close to her when I had that stuff near me. It's just been really hard.
Well, why don't you put it in the bedroom closet or like under the bed, store it away?
Well, I have to see it. I need to feel her close to me, and we don't have the space.
Oh. Closet already full?
Yeah, it is full. Between me and Eddie's stuff, it's already full. He wanted to get like a storage facility, you know, but I told him, I was like, look, babe, I have to feel her near me.
So do you feel like this could be causing a problem in your relationship or at home? Because he's saying that it's pretty out of hand and it's just not getting better, it's getting worse.
That's what he told you guys?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, he says food all over the place, and he said he's concerned about you.
I'm just...
could you be going...
He knows that I'm grieving. That's the thing. Like, he hadn't really expressed to me outside of, I mean, there's some dishes, you know, that don't get done on a daily basis, but, like, he didn't seem to have a problem with me wearing the clothes during sex, so I don't understand that. I don't know.
Hold on, wait. I never heard that part. I'm sorry. That is really personal. Did you say that you wear some of her items while y'all having sex?
And sometimes, yeah. We were all three of us were close.
With all due respect, ma'am, I would be uncomfortable in a situation like this.
Yeah.
I'm not Eddie. Eddie's not me, but I can't understand his grievance at the moment while you're grieving. I think that this is something you guys got to work on, and I'm going to just let it be known. Eddie is on the phone.
Eddie?
What's up, y'all?
How could you do this, babe? I don't understand. You know, this is just so inconsiderate of you right now. Like, you understand that I'm grieving, right?
I do, but we got to push forward.
Babe, I just feel closer. I can't, you know, I have to shower with her clothes in there. I have to, when I'm cooking, I have to have the clothes in the kitchen with me too. Like I didn't know it was such a problem.
But listen to what you just said, though. Like,
you got any type of grief counseling?
No, we have not. I don't believe in counseling.
Well, you need some.
I need some.
And I don't mean it in a rude way, because when people are going through something, they need an extra somebody to talk to, not their lover, trained ear to help you get.
Well, that's what family's for. I talked to my mother and my father about it. You know, we all grieve, obviously different, but me and my sister were extremely close. We were like 16 months apart.
They're enabling you, though.
Yeah. Do they know the condition of the house?
No, they haven't been over to the house since she passed.
People are concerned about you out here.
So if I start cleaning up, you ain't gonna like it.
Would you like it if he cleaned up?
As long as we can keep her stuff there.
She gonna have her own storage unit, like you can come see her at the storage, the clothes at the storage unit or something. We can't. Our kids at
Baby,
the house.
You know I need her. It's like she's a part of me. I need her close to me, though.
That's a lot to walk out of my bedroom. I know my lady grieving, but when I walk in the living room, her to see sister's clothes in the living room, it's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot. And like you said, he loved her too. So you could be affecting him in a way by the way you're grieving as well. Because I don't know, you don't really want to get over it fast, but it's harder to get over it when
you sink in it.
Yeah, you definitely immersed in it right now.
Yes, I was gonna say, baby.
So, is it any way that we could possibly help you? You know, find some help, or can you let's just take the first step of trying to, step up, stand up, and just help your man around the house, because although you're grieving, you're probably bringing him down even further.
Yeah, I can respect that. I don't want to lose my Eddie. We've been together for over 10 years, so I don't want to lose him. That's for sure. So I'll do what I got to do.
Wow, that's beautiful. And again, we're sorry for your loss. Glad that we can make this work out, Eddie and Shante. And to our listeners, call us up. Let's talk about this date dilemma. 1-844-YUNGJLC. That's 1-844-986-4562. Call us up. Let's talk about it. Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
That was the date dilemma with Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
What's up? It's your girl Yandy from Love and Hip Hop, and I'm chilling with my cousin, Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Hey, now, date dilemma. We got to get right into this one. This is it's interesting. Now, Eddie is calling about his girlfriend, Shante, right? Eddie says Shante is a hoarder, and here's something really interesting. She has her dead sister's clothes all in the living room. He says it's items like Lunchables, ramen noodle packets, and so much more. It's just all over the place. Eddie thinks Shante is depressed and grieving that her sister is no longer here.
Of course she is.
Yeah, and he's trying to show grace, but he just wants her to clean up. Now, when we got Shante on the phone, she opens up about it and says she feels closer to her when she sees the clothes. You know what I'm saying? You know, because when you hear the saying, out of sight, out of mind, that's kind of what it is. And I think she don't want her sister to be out of mind, basically.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? It's interesting because
she about to be out of mind.
No intimacy. You know what I'm saying? You know, then
she going through a thing. She needs help.
Then they kind of did something while she had her sister's clothes on.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, it's a bit much because you love your person. You don't want to just walk away from them, especially while they're grieving. But when it gets weird like that,
you got to stick by them.
You got to stick by them, but you might have to give them a little space, though. You might have to give them a little space. Because she come out there telling me something, oh, she would love the way this fits me. You be like, yo, you
got to get some help, baby. We got to get you some help. You know, we got to get past this.
Did this one freak you out some, Miss Shyneka?
You got to start having.
Yes.
I mean, it's a little interesting. Well, we're going to go to the phone lines on it because that's what we're supposed to do. Young Jock in the Streetz morning takeover. Give me your thoughts on this day dilemma.
Good morning, Ted. This is Sean. I'm freaked out just a little bit. That's just eerie to me. I respect anyone who is grieving and how they grieve, but you wearing your sister clothes when y'all having sex? You wearing them when you cooking? You wearing them when you washing clothes or you just sitting around? Like, that is really creepy. She needs some counseling.
Good morning. Yeah, it's definitely a tough situation with her grieving. However, I think there's ways around it that'll please both of them. Like, she can definitely seal it into like one bag, one outfit or whatever, and carry it in each room that she goes into, or get some kind of memorabilia necklace or something. But it's a tough situation. I'm glad they were able to work it out.
My name is Rico. That is a doozy of a dilemma. I mean, I just really honestly don't have any real thoughts on that because I don't know what I would do in that situation. I'm feeling like she really does need that counseling. Hey, I commend Eddie for trying to rough it out because, in the shower, in the kitchen, ain't no way. How is she showering with these clothes?
He said the right word. That's a doozy.
Oh, Jesus.
Because if it's your person, you love them, you don't want to see nothing crazy like that happen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I tell you what, though. That's the day dilemma. We got to move on because, hey, you want to win some free money? Go ahead and call me right now. Hit the line. 1-844-YUNGJLC. That's 1-844-986-4562. Miss Shyneka, what you got coming up, buddy?
Well, you got to keep it locked. The word on the Streetz news is on the way. We have so much to talk about, like Tiana Taylor. She is straightening her business online. Yes, we got to circle back to Jonathan Majors. Is he crazy or not? So much more coming up inside the word on the Streetz news in less than 10 minutes.
Cousin checking in on this beautiful Anonymous Thursday, good friends.
Here we go again.
Make sure you stick around because we'll have a beautiful day on this Anonymous Thursday. You dig? With Young Jock in the Streetz morning takeover. That's right. It is a beautiful Thursday. Anonymous Thursday at that. So check it out, Miss Shyneka, right? This morning I said I just want people to just open up and get some things off their chest. I was talking to a homegirl of mine the other day. And we was just talking about some things that had happened in the past and how they affected her life. And then she just came out the blue, bro. She was like, man, I got to tell you. So I said, what? She said, man, I just been running this game for too long. And I'm just trying. I said, running what game? She said, man, I get with a dude, make him feel like, you know what I'm saying, I love him. Then when we get involved, I tell him I'm pregnant. And I'm going to need money for the termination.
They still do that?
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, she got to drive.
And it was so funny to me, but not funny at all. But I'm saying, I'm like, this is, people been doing this for so long. And I'm like, you doing this now? She said, well, I really can't do it no more because it ain't that easy to get them. And so she was like, man, I need another hustle. And it was just so sad to me because I never even thought she would be
a prostitute
on that type of time.
That's exactly what she is.
I ain't calling her a prostitute.
It's definitely giving prostitution.
Well, no, she's not. You're not paying her to have sex with her. You're paying to not be attached to her by way of child.
No, that's theft by deception.
That is definitely theft by deception.
Definitely.
Well, listen, what we basically saying is we opening the lines up for you to get whatever you got on your chest, off your chest this morning. It's Anonymous Thursday.
And we ain't gonna judge you.
Yeah, we listen. We don't judge.
Even if you're a prostitute.
Okay, so I got this baby mama right.
Oh, Lord.
No, we ain't gonna do that this morning.
Thank you, because just get off the women's head.
Hey, we listen and we don't judge. Anonymously tell us what secret you're keeping in. Hey, it's the time to get it off your chest. It's Young Jock and the Streetz Morning Takeover, baby. Hey, you know what? I'm just over it today.
What?
I'm judging. Why are we lying to people? Why do people be lying? We listen and we don't judge. Y'all be judging.
I judge. I ain't gonna lie. Don't somebody tell me
I know you do, Shaw.
In my mind, I'd be like, this ain't
That's
nothing.
why people don't tell you nothing. Try to be like, how come y'all ain't invite me? Cause you gonna be walking around judging
But
everybody.
I don't never tell
Thinking,
nobody.
you know you already think you better than everybody.
You think so?
Yes.
Shaw don't think
That
he's
is how
better
you.
than
Yes, he does.
He feels he's better than the old version of himself.
I'm
no,
better than the old
Shawty
me.
thinks he
said he
can
is-
walk on water.
He is better than
You
the
ain't
old
never
him.
You ain't never seen me walk on water?
No.
Girl.
Well, I tell you what, I would like to go to the phone lines because I'm curious to hear what are y'all going to say this morning. We done told y'all it's Anonymous Thursday, so that means you definitely know nobody's going to know who you are unless they know your voice, or unless they know your voice and they're privy to
the secret that you about to
that
tell.
you tell her. Yeah, like, oh, she just put me out there. So we're going to go to these phone lines because I want to know. Shawty, why you looking like that?
I'm just here. I'm ready to hear. I'm here for it today.
You know what I'm here for?
What?
Another one of your secrets, Shawty. I think Shawty got another secret.
Me?
Yeah, go ahead.
This ain't no secret, but I got 3 more days. Yes, my 40 days will be up in 3 days. And
Miss Shyneka, we listen.
I would not use it so fast. If
We
I was,
listen and we don't
he done
judge.
inflated that shrimp.
Ain't no shrimp. Oh, okay. All right, baby Bob.
Wait a minute.
Now he got a colossal shrimp.
It's a prawn. Definitely a lobster.
That's why we from a cocktail shrimp to a prawn.
Shout out to my wife driving in the car. We about to have a party.
Oh,
hey, man, I'm going to just say this, y'all. This is the funnest job I've ever had. I keep telling y'all. We're going to go to these phone lines. Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. Listen, we don't judge. We want to know from you anonymously. Tell us a secret you're keeping in.
The man told me he was 38 when I met him. 6 months later, I found out he was 42. Fast forward, he's really 50. The alive from the beginning. I didn't know.
We listen and we don't
We
judge.
don't judge.
Yep.
Okay.
Congratulations.
I had a secret, but it got out about my old lady.
What?
I don't know how I feel about it, man. Old lady had one of them OnlyFans pages.
Ooh.
And my cousin found out about it. I don't know if he done watched it. I don't know how to feel about it.
You know he done watched it.
Yeah. Now, how you feel around you?
If your partner woman came up on OnlyFans and you didn't know about it and he don't know about it, you're not going to be like, no, I'm not going to watch it. You're like, I got to see what she doing.
See what I'm saying? Exactly.
We listen and we don't judge.
He need to get rid of her.
Nah, you got to get rid of nobody because they got an OnlyFans page.
I know I'm going to have one.
What's this gonna be, a seafood?
That's yours.
Taking the game, the game's mine.
It's Are You Smarter Than Young Jock?
A king in his gang.
Only with Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. Who's on the line?
Oh, this is Rico. How you doing today?
Good morning, Rico. Are you smarter than Young Jock?
Hey, we gonna find out. I hope I am.
All right, well, I'm about to turn you over to Miss Shyneka, man. She's going to give you the rundown on the rules, how to play, and let's get to it.
Okie dokie.
Okay, what's your name?
Rico.
All right, Rico. Here are the rules. You have 10 seconds to answer each question. The first person to get all 3 questions correctly will be the winner. You guys cannot answer each other's question, and you have to let me get out the question and all of the potential answers before you answer the question, okay?
I got it.
All right. So here we go, Rico. The first question is for you. What is the name of the fictional city where Batman lives? Is it A?
Gotham.
You just said okay to something that you didn't.
I know. I'm backing up. I'm driving. I'm backing up. I
said I gotta ask the whole question and the potential answers. Okay. So what is the name of the fictional city where Batman lives? Is it A, Gotham City, B, Sin City, C, Metropolis, or D, Emerald City?
A, Gotham City.
You are correct.
Okay, now I'm parked, so we good now. I can concentrate.
All right, Young Jock. Who is the longest serving judge on American Idol? Was it A, Mariah Carey, B, Paula Abdul, C, Randy Jackson, or D, Simon Cowell?
I don't know all of them. Simon Cowell.
3.
That's your final answer?
Yeah.
Okay, that's wrong. Rico, who is the longest serving judge on American Idol? Is it A, Mariah Carey, B, Paula Abdul, C, Randy Jackson, or D, Simon Cowell?
Randy Jackson.
You are correct. Rico, in which city was the Declaration of Independence signed? Is it A, Chicago, B, New York, C, Philadelphia, or D, Rhode Island?
C, Philadelphia.
You are the winner.
Yes. All right. And I'm pulling up to work, so.
That's right. Rico, you won a $50 gift card courtesy of Young Jock and the Streetz Morning Takeover. Do you have any shout outs?
Yeah, I just want to shout you all out for doing a good job and, just being yourselves. So I want to appreciate that. I want everyone to appreciate that. And, regardless of the things that are going on in you guys' personal lives, just know that you're going to come out of it.
What you think we got going on?
Are you a fly on the wall in here? What's going on? Okay, well, thank you. We definitely appreciate you. Where are you calling from?
Right now, I'm calling from Midtown.
Okay, in Atlanta.
Yes.
All right. Well, you drive safely out there, and thank you for listening each and every morning. Hold on so we can get your info, okay?
Okie dokie. I got you. Thank you. Appreciate you.
Test your wits. Test your knowledge for cash and prizes.
Taking the game's mine.
It's Are You Smarter Than Young Jock?
A king and his gang.
Only with Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
You already know what it is. Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover. Duh.
Now let me tell y'all a duh moment. You ready for this duh moment, Miss Shyneka? DJ Swin, shout out, y'all ain't gonna believe this. Well, y'all believed it because we was trying to look for it before we even spoke about it. The Defense Department. It was said that Jackie Robinson's military background was erased.
A page dedicated to Hall of Famer Jackie Robinson's military history has been removed from the Department of Defense's website. A previously existing article about Robinson's time in the Army during World War II now shows one of those page not found errors, and the new webpage URL includes DEI before the story's headline, indicating it might have been taken down as part of the Trump administration's efforts to eliminate federal DEI programs.
Okay, now, people were like, this can't be happening. Wait a minute. You fought in the military and then somebody could just go in the racial history and say, oh, nah, he was just a baseball player. He ain't do nothing special other than that. No, not going to happen. The Department of Defense restored a story on its website highlighting Jackie Robinson's military service on Wednesday, after deleting it as part of President Donald Trump's efforts to purge references to diversity, equity, and inclusion through a digital content refresh. That scared me.
See, this is the same thing they did in the Jesus time.
Yes.
That's why we ended up thinking we had a white Jesus with blue eyes.
Yeah, that's why we only resonate with chicken and watermelon, because we don't even know what our Irish days are or our classical days for our heritage. You know what I mean?
Irish.
Hold on.
No. We met the results of partying with them because we don't know our heritage to celebrate we don't have our own St. Patrick's Day.
Oh. I thought you celebrated your day with bananas.
Yeah.
See, that's what he's talking about.
You celebrate your days in the gym, all of them.
We listen and we don't judge.
Treadmill and don't stop.
I thought you smoked from trees.
I know what I'm going to get you for your birthday.
Oh, man, y'all crazy. Well, we're definitely going to be seeing more about this story because, as I said, it just took place yesterday. And Miss Shyneka, you already know how this goes, man. So we're going to keep you in the know. What up, Miss Shyneka? What you got coming up?
All right, got some word on the streets news on the way. You definitely don't want to miss coming up in less than 10 minutes.
Keep it locked right here to Young Jock and the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Word on the streets going down like Jock said.
It's Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover with Miss Shyneka.
No longer assigned to quality control.
I'm not assigned to quality control.
Not anymore?
No. I just think as an artist, we get in our head. People really strip you away from your personality. Like, they'll love you and big you up for who you are. Like, I love Carisha because da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And then, like, after a while, they take you down for it. And then you'll get in your head and you just start overthinking the process. And you just like, maybe I'm not good enough. And then it just become a whole thing. It's like, you want to please everybody, but you can't please everybody. And the same reason why they used to love you, they don't love you no more.
Are you really an artist? No, I'm just playing. Quality Control definitely was out here doing the Lord's work. Carisha, definitely a track assassin. I don't know if she's going to continue doing music because we didn't get that far in the podcast. But I will say this. She has something. She has the it. Okay? But music and acting ain't it either. But she got it. So we gonna roll with that. Moving right along, Big U and the Rollin 60 Crip indictment is just really crazy.
It's gonna probably be my last video. I'm gonna go turn myself in. So they just raided all my houses. 600 was actually with the police when they raided my house. He's actually got video and footage of it, so y'all know what y'all dealing with. And I just want to say this to y'all: when they raided my houses and my property, it was asking about whack, loose cannon, 600, and this internet stuff. All of y'all filed. All y'all who be sending internet, all y'all who be promoting and listening to what they're saying, all y'all giving these likes and hidden likes, all y'all supporting this.
All right, so Big U is allegedly the leader of the Rollin 60 Crips. And the other alleged gang members, they are accused of murder, kidnapping, robbery, extortion, fraud, and federal authorities announced that they were looking for Big U. He eventually turned himself in after creating this video, gaslighting us to thinking that people online are the problem, when he's allegedly on wiretap doing these crimes, admitting to doing so. So there is so many papers, so many indictment papers on this crew that it speaks for itself. So definitely, if you have some free time, make that happen. But he's really looking at a bigger situation because they're trying to figure out how this teenager who was friends with his son ended up dead in Las Vegas, shot in the face, and found by a landfill.
Yes.
So we're going to keep you updated with that story. Also, Jonathan Majors is crying while speaking on his marriage to Megan Good.
I said to Megan, today might be the happiest day of my life. I love that woman so much. So how did it happen? I asked the father first, right, in Paris. That was all right. He said, that's cool. My mother's a pastor, and she came to the premiere. We had told her that, hey, we're going to do this thing. And we did. My mother married us. Her mother was there.
Now, I can't quite put my thing on it, but I'm scared of Jonathan. I'm so scared of him.
I ain't going to lie, the way he laughed, I just love it so much. He just give me get out vibes.
Watch out, Meg.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that is the Word on the Streets news. I am Miss Shyneka.
Well, thank you, Miss Shyneka, for being Miss Shyneka. Look, man, it's Anonymous Thursday. Keep it locked right here where you got a Young Jock in the Streets Morning Takeover.
It's about that time for the Love Doc Jock.
Help me, help you, help me.
Come on. What's your problem?
And this guy will either help or hinder your relationship.
Who do I think I am? Why I tell people that?
Either way, he's a man for the job. It's Young Jock in the Streets Morning Takeover.
Young Jock in the Streets Morning Takeover. You're on live with the Love Doc Jock. How may I help you?
Hey, I was just calling because I needed some advice.
Okay.
So me and my husband, we've actually been separated for a couple of years.
Damn.
But we have a great co-parenting relationship. And so moving forward, I just feel like on both ends, whenever we would end up in a relationship, that our significant other should kind of understand what we got going on and kind of not get in the middle of it. But people are saying I'm being very unrealistic. And so I was just trying to get your advice.
So you'd rather be back with them, but people always get in between y'all? Is that what you're saying?
No, we have been separated for years. We haven't been intimate for years. But we just have a good co-parenting relationship, and people, they automatically assume that that's what it is, but we're just co-parenting. And so I just feel like if people that we don't know feel that way, I feel like when we have significant others, that's going to play a part in the relationship.
I mean, listen, I'm going to say something to you, right? If you happy with being co-parents and having a good co-parenting relationship, then just let that be. Who cares if people are speculating if y'all together or not? You know, it don't even matter. It's just like, people gonna always have something to say. If you ain't smashing, you and him are not smashing, who cares? I mean, unless it's interfering with your new relationship or his new relationship, then yeah, that's
what I'm saying. Like, moving forward, I feel like that is gonna, affect our relationship, and I feel
listen, you don't need to be in a relationship with outside influences like that are gonna create an issue for you. whoever you end up with next need to understand, because you gotta basically let them know this is what it is. This is how people have tried to, steer our narrative, but we're just co-parenting. And if you're gonna date me, if you and I are gonna date, I want you to understand that there are some people that actually may want me and this man back together. But I am in search of something new, and that's why I'm dealing with you. You got to lay that out. You can't let them be blindsided by it. So you understand where I'm coming from?
Yeah, I definitely understand.
You know what I'm saying? But it's you working on you, and you got to work on you at your own pace. And that's just what it is. That's the Love Jock, sweetheart. Hopefully, this little engagement can be of a help or service to you. Carry on with your day. Continue to be blessed. And to anybody who's got a small business, you want to be spotlighted, shout it out right now. It's the perfect time to do just that for the Small Business Spotlight. Hey, it's Young Jock, and I want to spotlight your small business, man.
Yo, what's up?
We need you to call us right now.
He know I stand on business.
1-866-YUNGJOC. Again, that's 1-866-986-4562 to highlight your business, man. Live with Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Well, my name is Nicola. My business is zigzag window cleaning. I'm from New York. My family's from New York, but we moved to Savannah to the islands 2 years ago and just started this business. It's a family business, and we plan on passing it over to our children and building, on top of this business as much as possible. And makes it special because it's black owned, and it's just my husband and I right now. Every morning I wake up with Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Yeah, it's great like that. Hey, look, man, your favorite cousin's going to be tapped in live tomorrow. It's going down. The entire show will be broadcasting live at Crystal's. Come through and get you a scramble.
That's
after
right.
you have this out, man. Listen, man, this is sponsored by Beta Law, man. The first 94 people will receive a free breakfast card and more. 415 Moreland Ave. You definitely don't want to miss it. You know how to get down in the morning. Miss Shyneka.
And we're going to have some special surprise guests in the building with us. And I can't wait to see y'all.
Yeah, I can't wait, man. The whole East Side be showing love anyway. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get down like we do it. Make sure you pull up again. That's tomorrow. The entire show will be broadcasting live at Crystal's, man. Come eat breakfast with us. 415 Moreland Ave. Can't wait to see you. You know it's love. Hey, man. Until tomorrow morning, we'll catch you. Keep it locked. It's Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.
Keep it locked right here to Young Jock in the Streetz Morning Takeover.